Welcome to Successful Living. I'm your host, Rob Auclair, financial planner at Balance Wealth Management in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. On today's show, we're going to talk about flexibility. And as always, we're going to tell you the benefits of our word of the day and how to actually get better at it. But by being flexible, getting out of the rut that you might be in, how it may actually lead to a happier lifestyle. We'll then be joined by our mortgage expert, Steve Tetzner from Homestar Mortgage. Steve's obviously going to give us a little update on what rates look like, but he's going to tell us the best way to prepare for the spring buying season. We're then going to talk about the best ways to approach the markets. And a lot of times, a lot of clients are asking us, what should I do right now? Should I pull it out? Should I not pull it out? So we're going to try to give you some good guidelines to stick by. And then finally, we're going to answer a viewer question on something called a backdoor Roth IRA. So let's get started. Today's word of the day is flexible. So flexible is the willingness to change or to compromise. And so when I was starting to prepare this, usually I try to come up with some statistics, but my mom actually asked me, she said, what's the word of the day? And I said flexibility, and she sent me about an hour later an AARP article where Norma Kamali, who is a fashion designer and has recently written a book, and she had a great quote. Her quote was, being flexible is critical for both the body and mind. When you're flexible, you're able to adjust to new challenges. When you're inflexible, you break. And so I think that brings us to what are the benefits now of being flexible. Number one, trust from others. So when we're able to adapt to new situations, it's reassuring to others when we're able to adjust to the change and not panic. So people have confidence in people who don't panic. Number two, personal and professional recognition. So people tend to take things in stride, receive more respect and recognition from others simply because they admire the value and the quality of someone that's able to adapt. Number three, you become happier and a more satisfied lifestyle. Being flexible means not feeling hopeless in the face of change. If you can tell yourself that you have the skills and the ability to change yourself, even if you can't change the situation, you've figured out the key to being happy regardless of your circumstance. Number four, opportunity for growth. Having a flexible approach to life can teach us many things. When we're open-minded and willing to learn, we gain new understanding and open doors to new opportunities that may have been closed if we remain stuck in our ways. And lastly, number five, it allows us to be more creative. So increased creativity goes right along with the flexible mindset. So I think, when we think about all these things, we need to be able to get out of our normal habits, and it becomes a little uncomfortable. And we've talked about this before. That uncomfortableness leads to growth, which leads to a happier lifestyle and just a happier mindset. So let's take a look now at, if it's difficult for you to kind of get out of that, what are some ways in which you can be better at being flexible? Number one, accept more challenges. So say yes more often. My example is this show itself. When I was approached to do this show, I said, I'm going to be nervous, I'm going to have to prepare, it's going to take time, I'm not sure, how I'm going to look on the set. All those things made me say no, and then I said, you know what? I'm saying yes to this, and what it's led to is a lot of different relationships now, better business opportunities, and being able to be here every week now has become comfortable, and I accepted that challenge, and it's been a success. Number two, rewire your thought process. So don't always respond with, oh my God, oh no. Respond with, okay, I can do that. So just change that mindset. Number three, find the silver lining. So you want to find that silver lining. Early in my career, I always tell this, I had no sales, no new clients for 2 years. I had dozens and dozens, maybe 100 of no's. And all I told myself was every no is closer to a yes. And this is great practice for my future because this is what I always wanted to do. Number four, ask questions. This is, in any situation. By you asking questions, you uncover stuff that, you may have been nervous about. You say, oh, now I understand how that works. So don't just stand there and let it stew in your mind. Actually ask the question. And finally, number five, be willing to make mistakes. Perfectionists do not usually succeed. They're always trying to be perfect in a box. The way we grow is when we learn through our situations, our question askings, and our experiences. So when we return, we'll be joined by Steve Tetzner from HomeSmart Mortgage. Stay tuned.